Hello and good afternoon to you all.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Couldn't get it through the field. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will the bowler respond? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
A lovely shot off the back foot, the shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
End of the over, the Super Giants, 17 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Could be close. Gone, nowhere near making it. That's out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Too good. That is huge.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Well, they started off with a bang and they're still going on with it.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Jeez, timed that well.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Oh, great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Perfectly timed.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away. That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Pinged off the bat.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will he reply?
Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Taking full toll for this power play. Supreme timing and power. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Got that away nicely.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Patada, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. No. Terrible shot. Great shot, wide and mid-on, and that'll run away for 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Pandya, the spinner, coming into the attack. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Finds the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. You can't fault that shot, nicely played, 4 runs all the way.
Timed that perfectly.
That was a really solid shot, read the length early, got onto the front foot, and it raced away for 4. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Gets that away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Markram has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Beats the field with a great shot. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Out. Nicely done by the keeper. That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
Just need to keep it simple, line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. The bowler looks really confident. Duffy from the Randwick end. Drilled that one away. Misses everything. Well played, could be a quick single. A direct hit and this could be gone. There'll be runs here.
That is a textbook on drive. Sees the ball just drift and times it well as it races to the boundary.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Duffy has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Great shot through the gap.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Bowling fielders look really confident. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four. Good pick up, big chance. 6 runs out of there. The Super Giants are 142 for 2. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Everyone's gone up.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Gone, nowhere near making it. That's out.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Nearly gets the edge. Kumar with a great delivery there. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Beats the field with a great shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
That's the over. The Super Giants are 149 for 4.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Singh straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 7.
End of the over. 6 off it. The Super Giants are 155 for 5. Kumar from the Randwick end. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Brilliant shot there.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Needs a dot ball.
Loves them there. Hooked away, and that'll be a maximum. Oh, and a nice catch by the young lad in the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right, and launched it. One for the textbook.
Gets that away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up, and really that has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
Got that away nicely. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Was quick onto that in the infield. There could be a couple if they hustle. That is quite extraordinary. Markram, don't do it to them like that. What a shot. This bowler knows how to give the ball a mighty tweak. Let's see how they go. No. Terrible shot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Two runs coming from that over. The Super Giants are 210 for 5. Hazelwood coming back into the attack has done well so far. Over the infield with a cracking shot. There's a chance if it hits. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
There'll be runs here. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Off the pads and into a nice gap there. Fine leg square, but that should pick up too. Hazelwood will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Oh, great running.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads. A direct hit, and this could be gone. timed that perfectly.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Super Giants, 235 for 6. Smacks that away through the gap.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Misses. That's a big chance going begging. That's out. Oh, simple run out.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Pinged off the bat.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Finds the edge. Doesn't beat the infield. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged. Over the Super Giants, 243 for 7.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts end all the way.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Might look to go big again here.
Trouble. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That looks gone. Gone, nowhere near making it.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Shot, should be runs here. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. I reckon this is a respect.
That's the end of the match. A great victory. Amazing bowling that really restricted the runs. And in the end, it was a simple win.
That ended up being a very easy win in the end, just staying ahead of the game all the way through. Goodbye from all of us here in the commentary box, and see you again soon.